So I had a few of you in my comments asking what happened, which is valid. I never really made a video on what happened. I kind of just posted a video on how I'm gonna fix it, but I assumed you like knew off my Instagram. But anyway, I was driving down. I was driving down from my friend's house, old friend's house at the time, up north on the highway on the 101, and as I was going down, I was going like 65, 70, and this tire over here I had 4 brand new tires all around on it, and I got a flat back here, and I was too broke for a new tire, so I threw on an old sketchy tire. Yeah, it was probably the stupidest mistake of my whole life, but that tire ended up blowing out. So I was just going 65, 70, I don't know, my speedometer doesn't work because I got pulled out by a rock when I bottomed out on a twisty road. But yeah, this tire blew out, and the whole car spun really hard. Because the wheel, like, it blew out here, boom, 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 in the back of it. And coming from the rear, and, like, I can't even register what happens when my car just spins. The wheel locks. The wheel locks to the right, and it just does a bunch of spins and hits the guardrail really fucking hard. Alright, so this is my car, like, 20 minutes before I crashed at this lake that I was chilling at. But yeah, once I got on my car after I crashed it, I'm like, holy shit, dude. Like, that's my car, like... Never would have thought I would have had to like look at my car like that. I couldn't even speak because I was just in like shock. It's kind of funny. The only injury I had was my toe, because I kicked the guardrail really fucking hard because I was mad at myself for letting that happen. But yeah, it's crazy to just like see my car like that. Like I just like completely utterly like defeated. Like I just like started breaking down and like crying, bro. It's crazy. Luckily, it hit the rear. I mean, I don't know, if it hit the front, it might have been easier to repair, but at the same time, I have a better chance of damaging the frame in the front. But yeah, if it hit it up in the front, it might have like, yeah, these are like bolts on, but if it fucked up the frame right here, that would fuck up the front suspension. I mean, cut like a whole new clip, and like that was just way much more work, I think. So I think I'm pretty fortunate for what happened. I think it's probably best case scenario because I didn't get hurt. My friend at the time, she didn't get hurt. Yeah, so that's what happened. Alright guys, so we're on this guest desk. So we're gonna pretend that this is the highway barrier and this is my Z. So basically driving like 65, 70, I don't really know, somewhere around there. I'm driving, and then boom, this back left tire blows out right here. Before I know it, this car starts spinning. It does like, I'm pretty sure it did 2 spins, and then basically this is right here. Boom, hit that really hard, and then it came to a stop. Luckily it came to a stop on the side of the highway. If it did come to the stop in the middle of the highway, somebody else could have fucking boom hit me. And then check out this nice 240Z. My friend Brayden got it for me. It's super cool. Has a radiator in it. Has a L28 in it. Sorry, no, it's a L24. But yeah, super sick. So I never really went over what I've done to this car. This is the spare that I put on. It's not the one that blew out. It's a different bad one that I just put on so I could drive it to school to look at the alignment damage and shit. But yeah, I have an MSA exhaust. It's a cap that got banged up in the crash. Kind of sucks, but yeah, I have an MSA exhaust. I did poly bushings all around, all in the rear. The poly bushings everywhere. Have an Apex Engineer differential mount. I also did an eBay LSD for this thing, my differential. Yeah. And other things I have done, I made this shift knob in wood. I still need to like finish it. It like slides around in place, but I laser engraved that, made that on wood. I took my dash out and I made it blue. I took the film out that made it green and I put some blue film on that I got from Amazon. I painted these black. It's not really a modification, I guess, but I had a bunch of rust right here, and then I ended up bondoing it. I tried to paint match it, didn't work out too well. But yeah, and then I also engine bay mods, or not really mods. I know I haven't done much to this car, but the MSA headers, they're down there. I was stupid at the time. I spray painted them silver because I thought they would like look nice, but then when I installed them, they ended up getting oil and grease on them, so they look like shit right now. I kind of wish I just left them how they were because they were nice. Took my plum cover out. It looks pretty bad right now. I'll throw a picture up of what it used to look like when it was like clean. But I polished this and then I paint matched it. Yeah, I have a K&N air intake that I got from the Z store. Put a link to it in the description if you guys want to check it out. But yeah, besides that, just like NGK spark plugs. I did a bunch of vacuum lines, but yeah, besides that, this car is pretty much stock. It has MSA headers and a catback, hollowed out cat, have an air intake on it, has an LCD and poly bushings. It's pretty much everything I've done to this car. Oh, it has spacers in the front, but I took the spacers off in the rear because when I took 2 spacers in the front, but it had spacers in the rear. It made the fitment nice, but I put this wheel on to drive it, and this it's not hub centric, which means it doesn't fit all the way on, so you can kind of see I grinded that off, so it kind of like didn't sit onto the hub, didn't sit onto the hub like flat. So when I was taking it off with the breaker bar, these ended up snapping right here. So I don't have any spacers on it in the rear anymore because I took it off on both sides, so it's equal free alignment. Yeah, but the front has spacers. Yeah, I have some JBL speakers too. Nothing crazy. They're like $100, maybe like 200. I don't have Best Buy install them. I check my windows out. I'm making a video right now about like updating progress, but this video is just for like backstory on what happened and shit. On how I crashed. But yeah, that's my lesson I learned is never drive on bad tires. So never gonna have bad tires in this car unless I'm like drifting it, but never taking it like above 50. If I have shitty tires, it can blow out. Honestly, I just need to get better at driving because I feel like if I was just a better driver, I would be able to save it. Because, I don't know, don't have much experience with oversteer above like 60. So, yeah, I think if I had a better driver, I could have saved it. But that's how she sits right now. Yeah, that's pretty much the whole story with the Z. I mean, I've owned it for about a year and a half. So, actually, I think I'm coming up on 2 years right now. But it's kind of funny because last year, when I had it for a year, like a year after the day I got it, it was down because the differential was taking way too long, and I couldn't get it. And now it's almost, I think, 2 years now. 2 years, like last month or something, and it's still down. But yeah, you guys see in the upcoming video, I took out the rear interior and the windows just so we can get the damage pulled. I think I might get it pulled on Saturday, depends if the guy is available or not. But yeah, that's how she sits right now. I got some new taillights for it. Let me go show you guys really quick. They're in my room. These I got these from my friend Marcos, and I got them to work, which is nice. This little ECU thing, where is it? Yeah, this guy got absolutely fucking destroyed in the crash, but I just stole this one from the parts car, and they made the brake lights work, because they weren't working before. But yeah, these taillights are just really fucking cracked, but I'm still thankful to Marcos, because he gave them to me. But yeah, I'm gonna put these taillights up on my wall, and make like have the third brake light right here. I'm gonna make them glow up on my wall. But let me go show you guys the other taillights I have. Alright, these are the other taillights I have. This is the original. This one is the third brake light that Marcos gave me, I think. Actually, I don't know if he gave me this. I'm not sure where I got this from, but it's really cracked and like tape right here. If you untake the tape, this whole thing's about to come off. But super stoked about this one. It only has one crack right here. Deja Blue, she gave me these taillights. I bought them off her. Super stoked about them because they're pretty nice. But yeah, this taillight is super mint. It's not cracked or anything. But this one has one tiny crack right here, but I don't really care about that much. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can polish these taillights up. I might record like a little process of that. But yeah, these are the taillights that are gonna go on the Z. And my old taillights, including this guy, I'm gonna take these down right here. I'm gonna put the old taillights up right here. I'm gonna connect them so they so they light up. I'm trying to flex my vinyls or anything, but I like music a little bit. But yeah. Alright guys, check this shit out. I got it mounted on my wall. And like, watch this, ready? Look at that. I think it's pretty fucking dope. Can make it like